Hey Libra, welcome to your reading. The first card we have is shock. So I don't know if you broke up with someone or something shocked you with someone that you have a relationship with. It looks like there was some sudden changes, right? Some shocking news, surprises, and epiphany, some type of transformation. Let's see, get some more information about this. Somebody is missing you. Somebody is missing you. What is this about? Soulmates. It looks like what is this about? Date. Poker face. Cupid's arrow. So what is shock about? Old school. Meaning what? I feel like you stopped chasing someone and it shocked them. And now they are seeing you like remembering things, remembering old memories, stuff like that. I feel that I feel like somebody is wearing a poker face, right? I feel like you shocked someone by no longer chasing them, and now they're sitting with their feelings. That's what I'm saying. And let's see what cards you get. Oh God, it is so hot in here. Let's see what cards you get for romance. Let's see. We get keep an open mind for August. Libras. The Oracle wants to say to you for the month of August. God, it's so hot. Libras for the month of August. New love. Why does that keep coming up? New love. How is that possible? I am not thinking about no new relationship, okay? But Libras, as far as what is, I gotta close this door. I gotta put the fan on. It's too hot in here. Hold on. All right, so for Libras, they got 3 cards for the month of August. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate differs from your usual type and expectations. The next card is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings in August. And then finally, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So if we were to sum that up for Libra's love life in August, what do we have? Huh. Well, hmm. If we were to sum that up, Libra, this is one of the sweetest messages that I've seen in a long time. The cards are encouraging you to keep an open mind because the person coming into your life may not be your usual type, or the person, you know what I mean? Sometimes our greatest relationships comes from someone who we normally wouldn't give a chance to. But the second card is new love, which tells me that for many Libras, not all, because I know I'm showing a hell ain't dating, but for those of you out there, it looks like August brings fresh romantic energy, whether this is someone new or someone makes the relationship feel brand new again, like your heart is beginning to open to new possibilities. And then the final card is it's safe for you to love. I think this is the real message of the reading. The cards are asking you to not let past heartbreak convince you that every future relationship will end the same way. Healing has brought you to a place where you can begin to trust again, right? So, if I were to summarize what I'm seeing for Libras for love, my prediction for the month of August is opening your heart to someone different, okay? Different than you expected. Love has the opportunity of entering into your life, but you need to release old fears, old assumptions, and old patterns. You have to release all of that, right? And the more open you are, the more likely you are to recognize the connection that's trying to find you. All right. Now, Libras who are seeing someone or who are, you're focused on someone already and you're not really trying to get anybody new. Okay, for the Libras who are not trying to get anybody new and there's someone who you are already focused on and you would like to know where that connection is going to go in August. For those of you who are already focused on someone, you and this person, Libra, August, the person that's on your mind, the person that's on the Libras who are watching's mind, okay? Not the last person you dealt with, but whoever is on your mind. We get the card Poker Face, which says taking a chance, risk, and options, not showing hand, gambling. We get Cupid's Arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. And the last card we have is partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So for those of you who are seeing someone, if we were to put that all together in regards to what happens, this looks casual to me. This reading is not for Libras looking for somebody new, okay? This is for those of you who kind of have a person in mind and you kind of want to zero in on that. The first card is Poker Face. That tells me that someone in this connection is keeping their emotions close to their vest. Like you don't know what's going on with them. They're not revealing everything they're thinking or feeling. This card also talks about like maybe taking a chance. So weighing different options and not wanting to show off all your cards just yet. There is interest here, but somebody is being very cautious. Nevertheless, we get the Cupid's Arrow, and I see, I love seeing Cupid's Arrow after Poker Face. Because it says, have faith, love is coming, and there's going to be some type of surprise invitation, Libra. Like this person might say something like, I want you to meet my mom, or I want you to meet my friend, or something like that. There might be some type of surprise. Let's see. Opportunity there, right? So this tells me that even though someone may appear emotionally reserved on the outside, the energy between the two of you still has the potential to move in a romantic direction. Things may happen unexpectedly or when you least expect them. And the final card is partying. So this card represents spending time with friends, enjoying yourself, living in the moment, and simply having fun, right? I don't necessarily see this as a negative card or anything. It just feels like the advice is not to become really consumed by this connection. It seems like, you might still want to be out there and doing your thing, or just continue to be out there and live your life, even though this connection comes, right? So it looks like someone isn't showing all their feelings, but the potential for love is definitely there. And the best energy for August is to just let things unfold naturally instead of forcing them. Right? Like just continue with your own life, even though this person is in your life, and just let things happen at their own pace. Sometimes the strongest relationships begins when neither person is trying to control the outcome. Now for Libras in no contact, okay? Libras in no contact, all right? Libra, if you are in no contact, how is your person feeling about the no contact right now? Libras and no contact. Libra, if you have shut down and decided not to communicate with someone, if you have blocked someone and you have moved on and have not been receptive to them, then this part of the reading is for you, okay? If you have blocked someone and you are in no contact, this is how they're feeling about that, okay? All right, Libras and no contact, who has blocked someone. How is your person feeling? Very confused, Like, what happened? Why did you block me? Do you have someone else? They're drinking more as well, okay? Because this is my substance card. They could be smoking more weed, trying to figure out why you went cold on them, right? The hangman is in reverse, right? So, let's clarify that. Let's clarify the page. So, yeah, I mean, they see it through one. So Libra has gone quiet on someone, and the way they feel is the Seven of Cups, and then the crowning card of how they feel is the Hangman reverse with the Page of Swords reverse. How do we see that? You know what? You humble them. That's how I'm seeing that. Because at first their feelings are confused, conflicted, struggling to understand exactly what they're feeling, right? There's emotional uncertainty rather than a single clear emotion here. They're really confused, right? Emotionally, though, it suggests that they don't feel stuck. They may be frustrated with the emotional limbo or with seeing things from the same perspective over and over. So, it's like internally something has changed, even if they're trying to make sense of it, right? It looks like they're overthinking, they're reading a lot into you, pulling away. Why did you do this? What's going on? So overall, it really unsettled them, and it seems to have them mentally occupied, right? They did not expect emotional indifference from you. They just did not expect you to come like that. They were used to sweet old Libra who's always understanding and stuff like that, right? So I see them trying to make sense of a situation that's become emotionally and mentally complicated, right? At the bottom of how they're feeling about you ghosting them or removing yourself from the connection is the Four of Pentacles, right? What's behind them is the Queen of Swords reverse. And what is in front of them is the Seven of Pentacles. So they're going to play the waiting game. Like, they don't believe that you could walk away permanently. They don't think that you have it in you to walk away. They don't think that you have it in you to do a no contact. So it's almost like, we'll see. Yep, we gonna see. All right, that's how they feeling. So like, but the foundation of their feelings is the Four of Pentacles, and so emotionally, this is someone who is holding on. They aren't completely ready to let go of the connection, whether it's memories, hopes, or unresolved feelings. Right? They're keeping a tight grip. And this also shows emotional guardedness. So they're not wearing their heart on their sleeves. Now, behind them is the Queen of Swords reversed. So this tells me that there still may be unresolved hurt, resentment, or difficult conversations that never truly reached a healthy conclusion. Like, there are lingering emotions that have not been fully processed, but in front of them, they're just going to wait. They're going to wait it out. They're going to see how bad you are. You said you going to do a no contact. We going to see. We going to see. We going to see, boo. We going to see who can do it better. That's where they coming from, right? Well, we going to see who can do it better. I think this is the key to understanding, like, their emotional state, right? Because this card is about patience, reflection, and seeing whether someone is worth continuing to invest in, right? So, and how do they feel? The Two of Swords, they know that they're blocked. So obviously they've tried to contact you. They know that they're blocked. Okay, you see that card? They know. And what are friends and family? I see them hanging around with friends and family, but it doesn't do the same thing. What's manifesting for them is the Knight of Pentacles, feeling like you'll turn back. And wow, how do they feel? The final card number 10 in the Celtic cross, how do they feel about you blocking them, no contact, and holding your peace is the Five of Cups. See, they didn't see this one coming. They didn't see this coming. They didn't see, first of all, they're walking around here with the Queen of Swords all cocky and stuff. Okay, so that's your time, Libra. I'm doing 15 minutes for all the signs, right? And the final answer for how do they feel about you going no contact is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups represents disappointment. Sis, it represents their yeah. So the Five of Cups, this is a card of regret and sadness and disappointment and focusing on what has been lost. So it suggests that for the first time emotionally, the absence that you created by the no contact period is being felt. And there's a sense of mourning the connection, right? And the Five of Cups doesn't necessarily erase the positive memories. It simply shows that at this point in their emotional experience, the loss is standing out more than what remains. So if you want to know more about how this person is feeling and where this connection is going and what I see for your career and money, you can join the channel and I will do an extended reading for Libras. If not, thank you for watching. I hope you find what you're looking for with your readings. The to join the channel is just $9.99. And you know, you do, you don't, you don't. Okay. All right. God bless. See you later.